Ahoy! Welcome to Check Your Day. I'm Rencha, and this is a place where you don't just study Czech, you experience it. Every week, you will discover real Czech through stories, conversations, and everyday moments. You will hear how Czech is really used, expand your understanding of the language, and slowly build the confidence to use Czech in real life. You can find a free handout and English translation to every episode at czech-me.com. Let's begin. Jdeme na to! Ahoy! We have another episode. This is part 3 in the series with Renee. Welcome, Renee. Hello.
Hello, ahoy.
I am really glad that so many people are listening to this series. I hope they will find it really helpful. So, thank you so much for you being willing to share your story with all the viewers and listeners. And let's have a look at week 3
Yeah.
because it's been something. So, what's going on in your life? How are
Mhm.
you handling it?
I think week 3 was a bit more difficult for me because there are a lot of things happening like in my personal life um and work life that I had a hard time having time. And I realized that when you're not consistent, you would have a hard time again. Like you're going back again to step one, but you have
Uh-huh.
to catch up again. So I think consistency is very, very important. That's what I
Definitely.
learned this week. Yeah.
Definitely. Like we had our lessons every day. The thing was you got into kind of a time pressure
Yeah.
because of like other circumstances. So you couldn't at the time find the extra time slots for revision.
Yeah.
And what was the result of that?
Oh, I forgot. Forgot
Yeah,
really.
that's
Yeah.
normal. That's normal. You know, this is like why I keep saying how important it is to find at least, 10 minutes
Mm.
every day because it makes extreme difference. You could see today,
Yeah.
after the weekend, yesterday it was really rusty. And today you got much better because,
Yeah.
like the neural paths got refreshed and you started moving much faster again. And
Yeah.
by the way, you have an amazing memory. I
Thank
have
you.
to say that because it fascinates me. What I love about you is you know how much you don't know.
Yeah. True.
And it keeps surprising me because I I don't understand what the teachers do like with you in 10 months. And today we were doing the topic housing, like
Yeah.
building up the vocabulary. And we were starting seriously from scratch.
Yeah.
And it's the same situation like I was experiencing with Mir. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just wondering how is it possible after 10 months not to have the vocabulary for this topic. It's not about you, it's about there is something really wrong with the system, previous system.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
think
I'm saying.
the difference is like in my previous teachers in class, I was anxious during the class. And before the class, I would like feel like I want to cancel the class,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so anxious. And when you're anxious, you get frustrated and then you don't get to learn.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, if you're like relaxed, your mind is like free of anything, you feel comfortable, then you get to learn fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like today, you saw it, like we did so many new words for you from
Yeah,
the topic housing. And because we were practicing that, we were playing, you were able by the end of the lesson to really say whole sentences, like
yeah.
the expressions. So that's fantastic. I really admire that about you. And
I
with
think
a really nice pronunciation.
thank you. I think like because when when the student is having a hard time or having a bad day, you don't like push more like say that no you're wrong. Like you don't make the student feel bad, but
Mm-hmm.
rather you make the student like feel it's okay, be kind to yourself. That's the
Exactly.
important thing that you always say, be kind to yourself. And then you don't feel really bad, and then you don't go down, because if you feel bad, then it would be spiraling down.
Definitely, definitely. And that's exactly the moment, like instead of like there were multiple options how to deal
Mhm.
with the situation yesterday,
Yeah.
and that happens. The thing is, real life happens.
Mm.
Like thinking that everybody will be perfect. I am not perfect with my Spanish either, like
Yeah.
I'm trying my best, but there are the days when, for whatever reason, I really try my best to stay consistent, but there
Mm.
are really hard days. And at that moment, you can either blame yourself, shame yourself, which will go to hell. Like it will not help you at all. Or you can say, okay, like I messed up this time. I take full responsibility for that. But now it's time to like reverse it. I'm writing my new story. I'm writing my own story, and I want this in my chapter, and this is what's important. So and you approached it like that. So you practiced yesterday, and today
Yeah.
I could see it immediately. The tutor can see, and you can feel it. It's not about the tutor, it's about you, your feeling. you know so and when you again feel this, like the smoothness,
Yeah. Then
you
you feel
know,
like better, you
it's
go forward. Yeah.
it makes you so giddy because you want more.
Yeah.
So I am really happy with that. We have made a lot of progress because you were not able to use past tense, really.
True.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
So we were practicing a lot last week, focusing
Yeah.
on the past tense in different topics.
It was
So,
difficult. It was difficult, I'll be
yeah.
honest. Because like I'm used to like just words putting together
Mm-hmm.
in the present tense, and then you go to past tense wherein like you change the last letters, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I have that like gap. I need the time to think and say the word rather than saying it smoothly.
Yeah, because you are still in the learning stage, so it takes time, but it will get automatic. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The more you will use it, the more you will practice, with the extra activities, it will become
Mm,
like more familiar. So no
true.
worries,
True.
no worries. And yeah, so overall 3 weeks. How can you sum it up for yourself?
I think it was like up and down, up and down. There are hard days. I won't like sugarcoat it.
Sugar-coated.
Yeah. There are hard days, there are like good days, but it is very important during the hard days that you don't pull yourself down. Like
Exactly.
you have to, okay, today's bad day. later we will make it better.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, uh, like it's about the label, you know? Who
Yeah.
says it's a bad day?
It's true. I guess.
You label it like that, but you also have the power to turn it into
To
a
a good day.
good
Yeah,
day.
true.
You
True.
totally have the power. And though, for example, yesterday's lesson was kind of challenging for you, you turned it into
Yeah.
something really good. Like we, of course, like we're working on it, so it was much better at the end of the lesson, but then you made it even better because you took the responsibility and you were practicing,
Yeah,
and
true.
this is important. This is
I
important.
yeah, I think when it becomes a little bit difficult, like you have to just like, okay, 5 minutes rest and then clear my mind and then start again,
Yeah. Yeah.
review, and then don't get like too pressured because you did bad or you didn't
No, 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 no.
do good at a certain time. And then
Uh,
don't like do it like, okay, I need to do all of it because I don't, you have to do it like we do it in class, like 15 minutes. Okay,
yeah.
this is what I could cover in 15 minutes, and then maybe I'll rest again, and then maybe during lunchtime another 15 minutes, but if you do it like all at once, then you won't be able to remember
Uh,
everything.
it's not even like good because it's much better to divide it into, for example, three sections during the
It's,
day for
yeah,
your brain to digest it.
yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, and I am wondering, listeners as well, how much time and what kind of activities you usually do during the day. Of course, that it differs also based on the topic, but like, do you regularly do the listening? What kinds of activities?
I think what I usually do is like try to live it. When I go outside, go to the store, I try to talk in Czech,
Excellent.
you
Yes.
know. Um, and then sometimes when like going to bed, before going to bed, I just listen to podcasts
Uh-huh.
in Czech, so that like it just goes in. But I'm not pressuring myself like, oh, I don't know that word. I
No,
just
no,
like
no, no, no.
let it go, let just listen,
Mm-hmm.
listen. Yeah.
Okay, so you regularly listen to some episodes and you do certain activities in the community to
Mhm. Oh,
refresh the
the games.
topics that we
Yeah.
are covering,
Yeah.
to
The games
deepen your
are really
knowledge.
good. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, are you excited about new topics?
Very, very, yeah. I'm like, because like, I'll be honest, I don't have that vocabulary, but like
Mhm.
each and every class, you get quite some, and it's exciting that, will I be able to say this in a sentence?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like usually by the end of the lesson, you are able to use the expressions
Yeah.
in like sentences. These are, I hate like separate, expressions because we don't speak like doom, židle.
True. True.
So, yeah. Okay. I am so proud of you, just so you know, because uh, seeing the progress you have made so far, and it's not only about your Czech. This is about, like your personal growth.
True.
That's something. That's so huge. And it fills me with so much joy, you have no idea.
You know, in the classes, I learned two things. One is to be kind to yourself, and second is to be positive, you know. I learned a lot that from you, and thank you.
Ah,
Yeah.
you are very welcome. Because, that really works.
Yeah. And I'm no longer anxious during class, you know. It's
Excellent.
very important that the feeling during before and during the class and after the class.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Ah, so nice to hear that. Okay. So, thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. This is week 3. So, to sum it up, we have covered tons of topics. We are just going deeper
Yeah.
to be able to talk about it not only in the present tense but also in the past, which was challenging because Renee didn't have the foundation from the 10 months before. But she is much better in that area now. I'm really happy. She sounds much more confident talking, for example, about the weather in the past. So that's really,
Yeah.
really good. That's really
Yeah.
good. So we definitely are working, keep listening so that you can find out how it will turn out. I can tell you one thing. Renee will be definitely able to, arrange stuff in Czech in a few weeks and months. I know that. So, have a lovely rest of the day. Have fun, enjoy, and spend at least 15 minutes every day on your check because it's so worth it.
Mm.
You will get the results. Tak jo,
True.
mějte se hezky. Ahoj. You don't want to say bye? You can say bye. Ahoj.